Hey everyone. So I think yesterday was quite a dense video in terms of information. I think today maybe we could do just the opposite and have a look at some holiday images and maybe plan a little winter trip. I've already mentioned, I think a couple times, that here in Vienna we usually don't get a lot of snow. For one, of course, because it tends to melt in the city, but we're so far away enough from the Alps that, we just don't get as much in the first place. So this to me looks like an amazing winter holiday. I would love to do that. To live for some place here in the mountains where you really get a lot of snow. In fact, my dream holiday would be to go on a sleigh ride. When I was a kid, I used to go horse riding for a few years, and I don't think I would want to start it again, but I still really like horses, especially big ones like these. I think that would be fantastic. I keep trying to convince a friend to go with me, but so far no luck. If you concur with me that this would be a perfect winter trip, do leave me a comment of support. For most Austrians, probably, this year looks a lot more tempting to get up on the mountains and down into the valley by ski or snowboard. Here through the freshly fallen snow. Personally, I have to admit that I don't know how to ski. I can just about ice skate, but not well. I've been trying to pick it up in the last 2 years. But I've only been skiing once when I was a kid, and I don't think I remember anything from it. But the view, of course, is stunning. And you can see something called inversion here in terms of the weather. This is very typical for winter. We're up on the summits. You have a beautiful clear day where the sun is out and it can feel quite warm and bright in the sunshine. But down in the valleys, you have the clouds, and you don't get to see much of the sun. So the clouds being low down on the ground is called an inversion. Since I don't really go skiing, I'm also not too familiar with the areas where you can go skiing. But let's have a look through here. And what these magazines suggest. So one place you can go to is the Arlberg. It's technically not a mountain, but a pass between Vorarlberg and the Tyrol. It's in the very west of Austria. This looks pretty nice and inviting to me. I'd rather stay here in the pool than go up there. You have here in Lech die Grenzregion zwischen Arlberg und Bregenzerwald. So the region between Arlberg and Bregenzerwald in Vorarlberg. Some suggestions for very fine dining, I guess. So here this would be in Tyrol, with the highest mountains in Austria. The Ötztal. Here we have a place called Ice Cube above Sölden, which, if you like movies, might look familiar. This is where one of the last James Bond movies was filmed. Do we have here the Zillertal? Again, Zillertal. Kaiser. Looks very cozy, I think. I would be happy to just sit here and look out at the mountains. This here is an Olympiaregion, Seefeld. Again, some advertising for Tirol, Kitzbühler Alpen, Wilder Kaiser, Brixental. Wilder Kaiser. Some little insider tips. You have Europe's highest Advent market, or Christmas market, I guess you'd say, is at Hartkaiser. There's some wellness, winter open air. Tyrol, of course, is a very mountainous region, so plenty of opportunities to go skiing. That looks really beautiful. We have a spa. Beautiful view in Salzburg. You have plenty of lakes near the mountains. And here from the Kitzsteinhorn you can look out across the glacier. you can go for dinner at Schloss Mittersill, so at a former castle. And this area here would be the Obertauern. It says schneesicher, so you'll definitely have some snow there. I don't know if I find this particular photo very appetizing, but if we take out the left part, this is one of my favorite meals. It's like pancakes, Saturn pancakes, called Kaiserschmarrn. I love it. You can have it as a main course in Austria. It's no problem, even though it's sweet. We have another advert for Stahlbach, Hinterklemm, Leogang, Fieberbrunnen. It says here this is the Zwölferkugelbahn in Saalbach, one of the largest ski areas in the Alps. Again, with different suggestions to go out for fine dining and for hotels. Right here there's the Hotel Edelweiss, where 50 years ago the Beatles stayed, in rooms 502, 504, 506 and 507. Well, and you can't really miss out on the Perchten in winter in Austria, but I don't need to tell you that. You already know. Here you have the Enstal, Obersteiermark rund Schladming, as well as between Carinthia, Italy and Slovenia further south. Come with a beautiful pool outdoors. That looks really beautiful. I might actually be tempted to go up there just for the view. I'll let you know if I do. For today, let's close these up. I hope you're feeling nice and sleepy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.